home is such an enormous idea.
You got to deconstruct sometimes to construct. You got to build up something by taking it apart.
I quite like being convenient to where I'm working, actually, put it that way. That's because I'm absent-minded. I do quite a lot of toing and froing, and
a sense of yourself and your identity. I mean, it's all entwined in places that you're comfortable in and where you feel confident.
The private space, which I think as a homeless person must be very hard. Not to have your own little tiny space that's yours.
Because I hear a lot of people say if they've been away from home for a while, they say, I just want to go home. And I would hear that and think, God, I would love to go home, but I didn't have one then.
So for me, I denoted the continent of Africa as my spiritual home and the spiritual home of all.
I think it's made up of quite a lot of things. Like, you don't have to have just one home. It could be like where your family are, where your friends are, just places where you feel comfortable in.
It's like pebbles, and I still can't place where that stream is. I can see myself standing, looking down. I can see the water, 2-3 inches of water going over the stones in my mind's eye. I can see it, but I just don't know where it is.
I was running down a corridor to see my mum, and I passed this. It must have been a waiting room with one of those dapple grey rocking horses, and I really wanted one of those. Oh my God, that was like the ultimate toy.
I personally call home wherever I'm working, making sculpture.
a place to rest, relax, think. A place of both privacy and a place to entertain.
It's a combination of all these places and times that they do shape your identity, yeah. I
just wanted to highlight that I felt Africa was the home and the genesis of all of us.
And that's when it hit me, when I looked up and I saw Liverpool Lime Street, and Mum and Dad weren't there anymore. And that's when I realised I don't have a home.
Who else was there? That's what I would class as home. So I'd definitely say family.
It's like, right, I'm going 600 miles because I wanted that freedom. I wanted to have a separate place that was mine. But when I was in Scotland, my parents' place was home. When I was at my parents' place, Scotland was home.
And I do think it's just this connection that you just say there are just places that spring to mind that you can't get out your mind.
Sometimes I'm homesick for seasonal change, which doesn't really, pigeons in the backyard kind of don't betray much of really.